Okay, looks like we're in there. So hey, what is going on, everybody? It is me, Adriana Monet. I'm trying to get myself situated here. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is a Friday when I'm filming this, so I don't know what day of the week you're going to be able to tune in and catch up on this episode and conversation, but thank you for joining me. This video is pretty much going to be a continuation of my last video, which I can link down below, and I'll link some additional resources that I'll get to talking about in a second in my description box as well. So be sure to check the description box for just some further resources that you can look into and share as well, like spread around, you know, in your WhatsApp groups and, you know, text messages and however else you communicate with people. If you have a heart for the matter of my previous video and some additional helpful resources I'm going to share in just a moment. So I wanted to start. Outside of that, I wanted to just take a moment to just thank all of my new subscribers, thank my new subscribers, thank my old subscribers as well, those of you guys that have been with me for a while. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. Thank you for also newly subscribing and everything else. It just means a lot to me, and so I want to just take that moment to acknowledge you guys, new and old, and then those of you guys that will be coming along as well. Thanks in advance for anybody who subscribes as a result of checking out this video and then getting into any older videos of mine. So yeah, just thank you for that as well. And we're at 200 and something. I mean, to get to 500 would be cool, would be a nice little milestone to get to 500 subscribers. So of course we know how this works. We know to, you know, share out the channel, and yeah, so just share out the channel and the goodness of it all, and yeah, it'll be cool to just keep on progressing and all of that, and that's pretty much it. I also want to say thank you to those of you guys that have been encouraging, like these past number of weeks and all of that, just in different ways. Some of you guys know who you are. Other people don't even know that they've encouraged me. Even today, I've been on several live streams. Or what have you, and like I was on a live stream on Instagram with this like media, like entertainment and media online platform, and I don't want to like mispronounce it, but it's a really cool platform I discovered thanks to Miss Banks and Top Boy, or DJ Spinall. So Miss Banks and Top Boy, they were guests on this particular Instagram platform and all of that. So it was cool, like the interviews and conversations with Miss Banks and Top Boy, and I just love those two anyways. So it was a good time. Like we had a good time today on Instagram, and so that was like really refreshing to hear about like their respective journeys, to just hear about life wisdom, business wisdom, etc. So that was a good time. But two of my faves, Top Boy and Miss Banks, and I was on a conference live stream as well, and so that was quite good, challenging as well, sobering as far as just like humbling. Even if you're already humble and that type of thing, it's just good to kind of like maintain that humility. So it was just cool, like being amidst all of us being spread about the world and stuff like that. We can't travel or just otherwise, or we're just on any given occasion, we're kind of all spread out, you know, around the world and everything else. It was just cool how, again, technology keeps us connected, especially when you're staying connected and like you're being productive and stuff like that, and constructive with your connectivity. So that was nice. And so thanks to you guys that have been encouraging me. And then yeah, like for someone like myself who is constantly encouraging others, and I'm a person that people can come to, you know, to be refreshed and get insight about stuff and get wisdom and stuff like that. It's just cool to be on the receiving end of the encouragement and the refreshing and all of that. So shout out to y'all, those of you guys that know who you are, and those of you guys that don't even know that you have been encouraging to me and that type of thing. Yeah, we just kind of keep each other lifted and uplifted amidst these evil days of the movie called 2020 that I personally didn't need. I don't know about y'all, but this year has been a movie, and I need the movie to I just need this movie to be over, okay? And so yeah, so those are my little special thanks and acknowledgements there. So getting into the goodness of it all, I shared about just, and I mean, the issue of rape, domestic violence, sexual abuse, etc. There's so many levels to it and layers to it. But when it comes to my people, like it really grieves me, you know. I mean, obviously it grieves me, and so you know, it's a challenging topic, it's a heavy topic to discuss privately, let alone like openly and that type of thing, but we can't like sweep it under the rug and act like it doesn't exist and act like we're not, you know, to whatever degree those that it applies to, you know, to act like we're not, you know, being reckless towards one another, being savage or whatever else, no matter what our age, because age does not mean maturity. God knows it doesn't. Age does not mean wisdom either, right? And so, unfortunately, for those of us that are, we have to do right by each other. We really have got to do right by each other, just on a personal level, and just on every level, you know. And so I covered an instance of, this George Lutterolt, his reckless comments or what have you about rape victims and that type of thing. And so I mentioned Ivy Prosper because Ivy, who has a channel here on YouTube, and that's linked in my last video, and she ended up actually, so she's the one, let me back up, she's the one that did she ended up creating an online change.org petition to, to basically humble the George Lutterolt guy, and so personality and all that he is. And so she created a petition for it, but she also ended up doing a live stream conversation with two amazing officials and agents of change that are on the ground and reside in Ghana and that type of thing, and are keeping us connected with their efforts and that type of thing to help be a refuge and restore and otherwise women and children, victims especially of sexual abuse, domestic violence, etc. And so there's a safe haven called, I think it's called the Pearl, oh gosh, let me make sure I get the wording right. It's called the Pearl Safe Haven. Okay, I was correct. It's called the Pearl Safe Haven, and I will link their website below. And it's a nonprofit NGO, what have you, in Ghana, and they've built several safe. They've built, and they are in the they're in the process of completing the building of future homes to house various. Don't even want to say victims. Various survivors of such violence and abuse and all of that. And so I will link the Pearl Safe Haven's website down below. I'll also link the amazing conversation that one of the co-founders of the Pearl Safe Haven and a partner in the field of this entire work, he also shared with Ivy as well. So the two of them shared with Ivy Prosper on Ivy's channel just like a couple of days after I filmed that video. And so I'll link that video on Ivy's channel in my description box for you to check out. Amazing conversation, and I want to make sure you guys get the details of how you can help financially and otherwise with the Pearl Safe Haven and just other efforts on the ground, if you feel so led, and you just feel led, that you're equipped to help with the cause whenever you're actually able to, etc. Or if you know people that are that have specialties and all of that and are even able to volunteer, what have you, to again make a difference in this area for our African people. And so that's pretty much that on that regarding just an update of helpful information, that's kind of I don't want to say catapulted, I don't know, of helpful information regarding the last video that I did and the heavy topic that is sexual abuse and domestic violence and everything else. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video, to be quite honest. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I've thanked you guys for just being so awesome and amazing, and I think that's pretty much it. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to check my description box for those helpful resources that I just mentioned. And I'm sitting like in the shade right now, and so I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. But thank you so much again for joining me, Adrena Monet, and don't forget to like the video, comment down below if anything resonates with you or what have you that I just said. Share the video out as well. Share this video out. Share this video out, and subscribe to my channel if you're liking what I'm bringing and everything else, and of course if you feel led to. And I will check you guys another time. Thank you guys for joining me. Talk to y'all later.